The number one comment I get every year when I'm decorating Christmas trees here on YouTube is, Ramon, why can I see the Christmas tree when you're done decorating? And today I'm gonna share with you the reason why. And so I brought out 3 different Christmas trees that I'm going to explain. Some Christmas trees are not meant to be seen, like this one right here is just meant to be designed on, while others have the armature on the branch to help you design a more beautiful tree, and then also to let the ornament show while the Christmas tree shows as well. So in this video, I'm gonna explain all of that to you. We have 3 different styles of Christmas trees: a flocked one, we have a pine one, and then we'll also have a spruce one. And I'm gonna tell you what kind of tree you should get for your design, so keep watching. Okay, so if you've been following on YouTube for a few years now, that you know that I love to decorate a Christmas tree. And this tree right here is my favorite to decorate. They come in different sizes, but I bought a 4.5. This is a Yuletide pine, by the way. It runs you about $79, and I found it at Hobby Lobby. What I like about this size is because it's a smaller size. They come in 9 foot, 7 foot, and these 4, I think it's a 4.5 or 5 foot Yuletide pine. And I like to put it in an urn to elevate it, and I love to let the ornaments dangle. Now this tree right here, it's for design only, you guys. Think of a wreath. When you're making a wreath, you buy all that pine and you want to use it just to attach all of your ribbons and your ornaments and all of the things that you put on a wreath. Well, it's the same thing with your Christmas tree. And that's why I like this one. I like the size because when you have a smaller size Christmas tree like this one, you can put it in an urn, elevate it, it elevates the look, and you have to spend less ornaments, less ribbons, less lights, and it's just so pretty. The one thing that I don't like about the Yuletide pine is that it doesn't have any weight on the arm, so it doesn't really hang on to ornaments that well. You have to use round ornaments and push them in. If you have any precious ornaments that you wanted to dangle into your Christmas tree, then you would have to buy some picks, which is another option, to buy picks. They are very sturdy, so that way you can give it some air and hang those ornaments from them. So that is the only thing that I don't like about this tree. I like it because it's very realistic to the touch. It already comes with lights, and I just absolutely love this particular Yuletide fir Christmas tree. I will show you later on, and we'll talk about ribbon and ornaments, but this is a good option. So if you're on a budget, like I said, it runs you under $80, and it is a really good tree. If you want to elevate the look, just go ahead and find an urn that you love, plant it in an urn, put a pot, put some concrete in it, put a base of it, and then that way you have a beautiful elevated Christmas tree. It comes with some really cute pine cones, and I just think it is perfect for design. And so that's the reason why when I decorate this Christmas tree right here, you will not see the Christmas tree, because you're not meant to see it, you're meant to design on it. That's what this particular Christmas tree is for. So that is Christmas tree number 1. I hope this was a little informative. We're gonna move on to this beauty right here. Okay, so now we have the Norman fir flocked Christmas tree, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You guys, actually I just purchased this yesterday. It ran me about $280, but as you can see, it gives you the height. It's about 7.5 feet tall, and I am obsessed with this Christmas tree. Let me just tell you something real quick. When I put this Christmas tree together, it did not shed whatsoever. So that means that the flocking on it is absolutely great. And what I love about this Christmas tree is 2 things. Number 1, they give you enough of the bristles to touch. Just like this Christmas tree right here, which is all bristle. This particular one right here, it gives you bristles from the middle of the arm all the way in. And these last bristles right here, well, they have weight, so you can put ornaments on them. You can hang from the tip. And what I like about it is the space that it gets from here to here. It has so many arms, which means so many bristles to design from. And so we're gonna be showing you some designs on this particular Christmas tree. And actually, I designed on a Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys remember the black and white and red with gold Christmas tree that we did. If you have not seen that, I'm gonna link it down below and somewhere here on the screen right now. But this is the exact same Christmas tree that I had put on a sleigh, and I elevated it. Instead of putting it on an urn, I put it on a sleigh because it was a 6-foot one to make it look taller. But this is absolutely perfect. It has weight on the arm, so you're gonna be able to stand whether nutcrackers or ornaments or sleighs or cars. You guys I cannot wait for you to see all of the designs that we're coming with this Norman fir flocked Christmas tree. It is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, the flocking is perfect. It comes with lights that are already flocked, and what I like about these ones is because the lights are LED, so they're not gonna run hot and they're gonna last you a long time. But we'll be talking about lights in a minute here in the video, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna tell you how many lights you need and all of those things. But let me finish with this beautiful Christmas tree. Like I said, it ran me about $280, but it is perhaps one of the most beautiful trees that I've ever seen. So really, it's worth the price. As you guys can see, the shape is just so natural looking, and the flocking, it's just the kiss of the chef after the meal. It is so beautiful, and I cannot wait to share with you guys some ideas on how to decorate a flocked Christmas tree with this Norman fir flocked Christmas tree. All right, so far we have bristles and weight on the arm, and this one right here has no weight in the arm, so it's just for design. So now I'm gonna share with you the third Christmas tree, and I really think you're gonna like this one. It's my favorite. Keep watching. All right, you guys, so I know I told you that we were done here, but I found these really pretty garlands of ornaments, and I just thought that if we could add a few of them to really make this tree stand out. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay it right there and let it hang, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab another bristle over here and just attach and let this garland swag like this. I have a few of these, and I just think they are the perfect accessory to make it look even more Christmassy. So I'm gonna grab this guy. I want it to be probably right around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and let it hang like this. What I like about it too is because it gives you like a string of ornaments going down. Then I'm gonna attach right here with my stem. Then I'm gonna swag, and then I'm gonna come over here and just let it hang. And look how fun that gives your tree so much movement, and I love the way this looks. What do you think? Last but not least, we have the balsam fir, and it is my favorite. You guys, this guy came from Hobby Lobby, and it runs you about $2.99, but it is so worth every penny. Let me tell you. First of all, it's so realistic to the touch. It is molded into a real Christmas tree. And what I like about it is that you can see the trunk. So the other thing is that these particular arms have so much weight on them. You can really put heavy ornaments. I don't know if you guys saw my Christmas tour last year. If you haven't, I'm gonna link it down below as well. But this is the Christmas tree that I purchased for my home tour. And it had all of these crystals and heavy glass ornaments, and it held the weight so beautifully. It is a 7.5 foot tall Christmas tree. And what I like about this one is because the lights are LED, but they're also mini rise lights. And it has a function on the lights. I wish I could get it all the way there to show you that they can fade, they can dangle, they can stay static, or you can just change the light function. And I think that is always a plus when they include that into a Christmas tree. I also love the feel of the bristles. It has bristles from the arm in. And also my favorite thing that I love about this particular tree is how separated the arms are from one to another. So if you guys see right here, you can hang something from here. You can have a really long ornament and it's going to really hang low. You can have a heavy ornament. You can sit it on the branch. You can have ornaments and sit it on the plastic part of it, and it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. So this is my go-to Christmas tree when I decorate any Christmas tree, the balsam fir. It is realistic on the bottom. I love the separation of the branch, and this is a really good option if you are looking for a beautiful Christmas tree. So I'm gonna share with you a clip real quick of what it looked like all decorated for Christmas on my Christmas home tour. Keep watching. All right, so there you have it. These are 3 of my favorite Christmas trees to design on. So keep in mind, this one is just to be designed on, so you most likely won't see the tree, but the beautiful ornaments and ribbons and picks. This one right here, you can really use to extend the shape with ornaments. And then this right here, the flocked one, is really just beautiful to decorate all around because it is beautiful. And I cannot wait to share with you guys the ideas with this particular Christmas tree. All right, so now I'm gonna talk to you about what kind of ribbon you should put on each Christmas tree, and then also how many lights when you are having to light your tree, so keep watching. Okay, so now that you know which Christmas tree is the best for you, now I wanna talk to you about the lights. Some trees do not come pre-lit, and therefore it's your job to light it. And sometimes we wonder what kind of lights is the best for our tree. Well, I'm gonna give you some options and ideas so that way you can decorate the most beautiful Christmas tree this Christmas season 2022. We're gonna start by buying these incandescent lights. They come in a pack of 100 or 50. Now keep in mind that if you are lighting a Christmas tree, you have to start from the bottom up, and it takes about 100 lights per foot of your Christmas tree. You might think that it doesn't make sense, but just keep in mind that as you go up, it gets narrower, so therefore you need less lights as you go. So these are incandescent. They are warm, and they're some of my favorite ones, but you guys, I have really fallen in love with this particular kind of lights that you can find at your Walmart store or any other craft store. And it's this LED warm white. LEDs used to be really blue, really harsh, but now they have done a warm white, and I wanna show you the comparison. So this is LED, and as you guys can see, it's warm light, and then I'm gonna plug in this other one right here, which is just the regular. So these one are warmer, but these one are not as bright anymore, and I really do like the LED. They last longer, and when you decorate a Christmas tree and you start putting the ribbons on it, then it starts to get darker. So that's why I like the LEDs, because they're brighter, they shine brighter, and they show through the ribbons and the ornaments way better than just the incandescent light. So I really do recommend the LEDs if you have to start over from scratch, because if you already have some warm LED or warm lights, you might want to keep in mind that you want to continue to put the warm ones. Now here's the other secret, you guys. If you pre-light your Christmas tree every year, I really recommend to take your lights off, put them in a bundle like this, and store them in a little box or container like I have this one right here. Because that way when you put out your Christmas tree every year, then you don't add lights on top of lights, because most likely some of them are not gonna work, and some people have the tendency of just continue to adding lights to the Christmas tree, and before you know it, the Christmas tree is full with cords without lights, and it's just a mess, let me tell you. All right, so then the next one I wanna share with you, I'm gonna get my scissors out to show you. These are going to go on our candy themed Christmas tree this year, and I got these ones at Shinoda Design Center, and I love them because they are a rice light, but wait till you see what this beauty is. I'm gonna plug it in real quick. So it comes in this little box. Let me see if there's a price on it. No, there is not a price, but they're very affordable, and you can find them where your craft stores are. Like, it comes with this little plug right here. You take this out. I'm gonna plug it in now. And what I like about these particular lights is that how beautiful are these, you guys. They're multicolor. It's a string with, let me see, 240 lights. It has some different variations of colors. They're pastels. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And this is going to go in our candy theme Christmas tree this year. I cannot wait to share with you those. But if this is not your jam, the color lights are not your jam, then I have this particular one right here that I have had for quite a few years. And actually I put this on the mantle last year or the year before, and I haven't used them since, but I'm gonna plug it in right here so you guys can see, and you can see the difference. Actually, there you go. Look how beautiful. They're also LED. This is what is called a snake, and the reason why is because it has multiple lights per string, and I love it. Like I said, these were on the mantle, so I'm gonna share with you right now a clip of what they look like on a garland on a mantle. Keep watching. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna lay my lights right there, and then you just wanna zigzag in and out like this. You might wanna leave some bristles, and I really just recommend to very loosely put them in. You don't wanna go ahead and tie them because it's really hard to take them out when the holiday season is out. If you do need to secure somewhere, what I really recommend is just go ahead and grab one of these tips and then fold the tip, and that should hold it right in place. All right, so you're just gonna continue to zigzag your lights. Okay, so now that we know what kind of lights and how many, remember 100 lights per foot. And if you are doing a taller tree with lots of ribbons and ornaments, then I do recommend the LED. Not only they shine brighter, but then they also last longer. And if you just want to add an extra twinkle to your tree or your garland this year, then I really do recommend this beautiful string of lights that you can find at any local craft store or Shinoda Design Center. You might want to call them because I really don't know if they still carry them. Like I said, I got this a few years ago, so more than a few years ago. All right, so now that we know everything about the lights, I'm gonna talk to you guys about ribbons and how the difference it can make when you get the proper ribbon for your Christmas tree. Keep watching. Do you guys notice something different? I went ahead and added the snake of lights to this Christmas tree right here, and it just helps it dance and move a little bit, and it creates a motion into your Christmas tree. This just has one snake with all of the lights in it. So now that we know how many lights, what kind of lights, and how to light our Christmas tree, I want to talk to you about the second most asked question for the Christmas season is, what kind of ribbon should I get? And let me tell you, there is a difference between a 2-inch ribbon and a 4-inch ribbon. And I used to use the 2-inch ribbon all the time, but you always end up spending more money when you buy a a narrow ribbon, a 2-inch ribbon, because you have to buy so much more than if you buy a 4-inch ribbon. And I'm going to show you real quick. I have a string of ribbon right here. So if I start with my ribbon right here on the top, and if I want to make a show, let's say that you do a loop right here, and then you do another loop right here, and you're gonna do yet another loop right here, right? And we'll just let this hang down like this. So I'm gonna do another one because you'll see that you'll need more ribbon. I'm gonna add yet another one somewhere over here by it, and then I'm gonna add right here, and right here. So before you know it, you already use half of your bolt of ribbon. So if you buy a 4-inch white ribbon, a good quality ribbon, what you need to do is the exact same thing, just put right here. We're gonna do just one loop, about a 16-inch loop, and look how much more this really shows versus this one right here. Also, what you can do is you can do a cute little one bow, like this, and then attach it into your tree, like this, and it just filled up more space than this right here. Now what I would use the 2-inch ribbon for is, if you wanted to show, if you already have your ribbon and you don't want to invest in a brand new 4-inch ribbon, what you want to do is you want to make some bows, because that way it's going to cover more of the space of your Christmas tree, right? So I'm going to do a 4-loop bow, then you fluff like this. And you might want to attach this ribbon right here into one of the loops of your ribbon, the 2-inch ribbon. So that way it covers more space and gives more girth. So as you guys can see, there is a difference when it comes down to a good quality ribbon. I always recommend that you buy a 4-inch or a 3-inch ribbon versus a 2 or 2.5, because you're gonna have to buy more ribbon than if you just invest in a beautiful quality ribbon. It's going to last you longer. It's gonna fill up your Christmas tree more. The more you fill up your Christmas tree with ribbon, the less ornaments you're going to need, and the less picks or stems you're also going to need. So it really is an investment. But if you keep in mind that this guy right here, to fill in, you're gonna have to spend more ribbon. So it really is an investment. Like I said, I really hope that all of this was helpful, that I help you how to choose the perfect tree for you and your family, that I helped you how to light it from the bottom all the way up, 100 lights per foot, and then also that I help you how to choose the right ribbon for your Christmas tree this holiday season. And I'm super excited because we're just getting started. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, leave me a comment down below, and let me know what is your favorite Christmas tree that you've ever owned, or if you are in the market for a new one. And then also if you have a 2-inch ribbon or a 4-inch ribbon, and if that kind of makes sense to you. I cannot wait to come up with even more ideas on Christmas tree decorating, garlands, swags, all of the things that we do here at Ramon at Home for the Christmas season 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. You can watch more videos right now. Until next time, bye.